If you're fortunate, it may have been long enough since you experienced the feeling of being lost that you've forgotten just how truly petrifying it is. Try to journey back to that moment. Perhaps you can envision yourself as a young child, peeking out anxiously from a clothing rack in a department store, desperately searching for a glimpse of your mother. Or maybe you are wandering through an unfamiliar city, feeling the weight of every step as you rely solely on your instincts because your GPS is nowhere to be found. Allow yourself to feel the sensation once more, the clamminess of your palms, the dryness of your mouth, and the overwhelming disorientation that comes from not knowing which direction to turn. Embrace the longing to find your way back to the safety and comfort of the familiar embrace. We can't fault the Pharisees and scribes, not really. They saw Jesus breaking bread with the lost, and they forgot, bless them, how remarkable it is to be found. And the Pharisees and scribes were complaining, "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." Luke 15:2. Jesus lays out a series of lessons. Jesus starts with sheep, which may seem like disposable commodities. But to the Good Shepherd, each sheep is precious. Losing even one is a significant issue. In this case, the wandering sheep was not foolish, but valuable and worth finding. The religious leaders may have felt safe in their pen of rules and correct thinking, like the 99 sheep. But whether in the pen or astray, the Good Shepherd deeply loves all his sheep. The ratio of lost to found is 1 to 99, but Jesus is about to show that he cares for each one individually. A woman had 10 silver coins, but one slipped through her fingers and was lost. She searched diligently until she found it. In another story, Jesus mentioned a ratio of lost to found of 1 to 9. Perhaps the Pharisees were not very interested at this point. But whether it's about losing a single sheep or a coin, the value of what is lost is relative. Some might think the woman who lost one of her coins was careless. What about a son? Would we disregard a lost son carelessly? A loving parent would exhaust every resource to bring their lost boy home. The ratio here is intimate: 1 boy at home and 1 gone astray, 1 obedient and 1 in rebellion. Each time the Lord teaches the principle, the margins narrow. Here's a thought: heaven can never become so full of the saved that the Lord will cease to care about the lost. The prodigal son was lost through selfishness. Be mindful and consider the following scripture. Those who bear his image are not like sheep to him. He doesn't think of us as pennies, barely worth being picked up off the sidewalk. We are his beloved children, the apple of his eye, Psalm 17:8. At the cross, he proved he would pay any ransom for us, even if we were the only ones lost in the darkness of sin. The Pharisees didn't see that Jesus wasn't just eating a meal with the lost. He searched for lost sheep, sought missing treasure, and ran to meet his beloved sons and daughters. In his weekend message, The Lost and Found Department, Pastor Dell elaborates on 3 parables. These parables offer practical lessons that we can apply to ourselves and our country as we reflect on the 4th of July.